The last post we've got.
Yeah.
Nguyen Hieu. This is the Stairway to Heaven. It looks like it's Vietnamese. Maybe it's Vietnam, or like probably judging by the writing on the wall, like it's obviously somewhere overseas.
Yeah, it's. I think it's. It's Viet. It's Ho Chi Minh. That's Vietnam, right?
Ho Chi Minh's Vietnam, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
That says Van Hoa. Like it looked. Yeah.
But the last 2 or 4 panels aren't even plugged in.
How can you see that?
If you zoom in, you can see the
Sean
fly
still got
leads.
Windows 95.
I would say MC4, but who knows at this point?
But that couldn't have been left like that. It must have evolved over time. You would have think, like, surely, like.
No, it doesn't look like. I mean, look at that. Look at the raft, like up the top, the rafters. Like that's all one piece, really. So I think they've built it like that. What worries me is the overhang. Like
slightly, yeah.
Yeah, it's just slightly. It's a bit of a diving board.
There's more paddles overhanging than over there on the roof. Like.
If the solar, yeah.
I don't know how I don't know how windy it is. Like in some parts of Asia, it's not that windy. So maybe it was signed off by a.
Maybe we want to max out that inverter capacity. That's just crazy. Like I just can't. Maybe it's art. Maybe it's someone wants to make an artistic expression. Like maybe it's not plugged in at all. Like Jack said, it's there for shade.
You can only assume it's functional.
You'd like to think so.
It looks like you could detach it and then just use it like a hang glider, just dive off the roof.
It reminds me of one of those old school planes. Like massive double wings.
Or like Evel Knievel or someone on the motorbike just flying over it.
But how would they even get it up, install it? Would it just be... I don't know. But I guess the sales rep said it would fit. I guess so. They had to get the job.
You think there was a side inspection to that sale or over the phone?
Yeah, well, Sean, that's the question. Compared to the Clenergy engineering certificates, if this came across your desk or Ivan's or one of the minds you've got working down there, would you get this signed off, or would there be something else to it, or?
I have to confess, I actually showed this to Stella, who's our head structural engineer, prior to this episode, and I got her to run down, and yeah, she said there's no way. I mean, in Australia, definitely not. Under the guidelines and standards in Vietnam, and considering if it's in a very low wind area, maybe. I don't know. We have to. This is one that we should follow up and really.
It's giving a lot of credit there. Like
what I really like is just drawing a comparison is in the second photo, when you've got that little brick sign, and you've got that signage there, like it's like a bridge, whatever it is, and you got like. Look at the detail and the work that's gone into that little mock tile roof below it, with the the overhanging across the road. You've got little tile like awnings almost in the bands and the tile, and you got the sign. Then look up at the roof. Look at the comparison of the detail of how much work went into that little bridge overhang thing. The brickwork compared to what's on the roof. I really like.
It'd be great to understand their logic, I guess, and their understanding.
Well, it kind of matches, it matches like the pagoda style, really.
Imagine rocking up and you're staying in like an Airbnb, and you're staying in there, and you walk out and you look up, you're like, what is this? Imagine the rattling if it was a high wind there.
Just look at the size of those poles. I mean, that they've used, that are coming out in that second photo, or in both photos, really. That's like 4 or 5 meters out, I would say, based on those panels.
They had to get 6.6 kilowatts to maximize the STCs. They had to get it on there. Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Yeah,
I want to see more like this. I mean, I don't, but it's like one of those things you just can't look away. You know what I mean? I really want to see more of Crap Solar Asia if we can.
That's a shout out. We've got there's thousands of.
There's a Crap Solar UK page, but that's
not Asia, Jack.
It's not very. Yeah, no, sorry.
We don't talk about them though. Just
They don't have any sun. They're like 1 sun hour a day, don't they?
Mm.